going on, everybody? So this is my first live stream and I don't know what the heck I'm doing, so bear with me till I figure it out. Trying to figure out how to rotate the screen sideways. Whoops. I don't know. Can you hear me fine? Is it my phone or is it your phone? Maybe it's the fan. How about now? Is it better? It could be my phone. My phone is very old. Or maybe I should invest in a microphone. You're darker. I really don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm trying to figure this out. I can't believe there's 15 people watching me literally do nothing trying to figure this out. The axles are great. I have... Oh, hold on. I have the brown ones on this truck. Dang, that's because I'm holding it. This isn't working. Hold on. Let me. Oh, there's 27 people watching me. Okay. I want to put the phone down, but I don't know how to rotate it sideways. I'm just straight on YouTube. Is that any better? Okay, so it was my big hands. It might have just been my big hands. The Orca. I don't have any Orcas. I'm not a fan. Oh, some people say it's better, some people say it's not. I'm not a fan of that style build. So I don't have any plans for the Orca. I'm just on my phone. Maybe I need to step up my game if I'm actually going to plan on doing this. So, my whole plan for tonight was, you guys might not like it, but we have a 1/10 scale that we got an LCG chassis. Clucking interference. Clucking like a duck. It might literally be my phone. I might have to... What if I can do it on my computer? Oh, I know. I'm not a 1/10 guy at all. But I saw this chassis and I just had to have it because clicking. So this is just the stock. It was a base camp at one point, and I had it since it got released. So I had that since I had it released, and I did a whole bunch of stuff to it, and I wanted to take it up a notch. So we're going to do a full rebuild on the 110th base camp. The axles are the AR40Ps, which are just like the stock ones, but we did modify the front, so we got rid of the panhard bar and did a servo on axle mount. So I figured that should help. This stream is now a part of the British Empire. The Tiny RC, the 124th base camp, or my 110th base camp? Yes, I am going to do a full YouTube video on my, well, was a base camp, but I'm going to do a full video on this. Like, I'm going to do a full, like, me building it and then running it, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to still figure it out. You concur. I'm not the best. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing. Just making fun videos. So I wanted to turn the phone sideways and me like build as I'm like just kind of chatting, but since I'm dumb and I can't figure it out, so what is everybody doing right now? Yeah, I heard good things about this Enduro chassis, so hopefully I can figure out how to set it up the right way. Like I did a whole bunch of research and I was like, okay, you need to get rid of the panhard bar, do a whole bunch of other little stuff. So I'm working my way trying to make it better. Can't take the beard shaved, please don't. Okay. The Duff build, I actually sold that body. I don't own that anymore, which I kind of, like I make these bodies and then I just kind of sell them after so long because I like getting new stuff. I'm not a hoarder, kind of like Trey. So I like build stuff and then I'll take it all apart, sell what I don't want, and then kind of like repurpose it. Actually, Colorado Adventure Club. So Coop came out with the, what is it called? The Seahorse, the Class 1 Seahorse chassis. And me and him are actually doing a build off right now of that chassis, and then we're going to go head to head with our builds. Like we're doing full Class 1 builds, like by the rules, and we're going to go head to head with that. So that'll be the next one. Hopefully the next 2 weeks. I'm going to drive up there again. Speakerphone and receiver and switch. Hold on. Switch between speakerphone and receiver. How do I do that? So, speakerphone. This will just be like a test live stream. I'll do some more research and try to figure out what I need. I mean, I have a microphone for my camera, but these new phones don't have those freaking like auxiliary jacks. So, Tooth Fairy. So here is the Fairly Odd Parents build. I haven't touched it much, but we did do servo and axle, which I robbed the servo for something else, but yeah. Sorry about the volume, guys. This is test, don't worry about it. So Fairly Odd Parents, this build's really cool. All homemade links. I made a video on how to make links. Bluetooth light that plugs into the Type-C plug. Yeah, I'll have to buy one of those. I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen those on Amazon. But yeah, this build's really cool. Like, this is the original Coupe chassis, the version 1, so it's the longer one. But yeah, all the weights up front, super high clearance, carrier bearing. Yeah, definitely, I'll shoot you a message and we can figure something out with this. Yeah, this build's fun. Like I said, I'm never going to get rid of this because it's like sentimental value. A lot of the stuff that I homemade, like the shock towers I made, the links, I printed the mount for the servo and axle. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just a cool color combination, really. So that's that. Oops. I think someone asked. Sorry for the noise. Hold on. I gotta go up. No, I had a lot of 1/10 crawlers. I have a SX10 Jeep up there. I have like a buggy crawler that I kind of like makeshift made. So I have a TRX4 High Trail, the Blazer, and then I have a Ascent. No, not Ascent. One of the Red Cats. That thing's junk, but thank you, Gary. Build is clean. It is kind of tidy. How do you make your SX build perform so good? I have no idea. Some of them, I'll put my heart and soul into a build, and it won't turn out good, and then I'll kind of just makeshift something together, and then it performs a lot better than the one I actually tried on. A lot of trial and error. But before I get off topic, what's wrong with your Red Cat? Hold on. This is my Red Cat. It is a designated plow rake. It's really cool. So the plow is operated with a servo. It goes up and down. It's really cool, actually. But as you can see, it's dirty as heck. But yeah, I don't know. There's nothing to these things. Yeah, I don't know. They're just not fun. But you put a plow on it, it's fun. Just try it. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got bashers, I have airplanes, I got boats, I got little cars. That's my Nitro Revo 3.3. So I got a lot. I like the variety of it, you know, because the 124s are cool. Like, that's my main platform, but they get boring after a while. Like, that's why I'm back to my 1/10, just because I want something different. I do have a fish. This thing, probably the stupidest thing I've ever bought, but it was worth the $9. It's silly. racing. That would be fun. I don't know if any of you guys are like local, probably not, but like an hour away from me, we got White Rose Hobbies. They have a on-road track, which a lot of people race down there. It's really cool. Any old dudes? I saw that. Dude, it looked nuts. I mean, I would mow the grass like that. Or the canoe. Yeah, I got a canoe too. The canoe, dude, that video blew up. I did not expect that video. Like, I think it just hit like 62,000 views on like my main channel, which is absolutely insane. I did not expect it. A little $20 toy that I bought just for like funsies, and it literally blew up. It was insane. Oh, boats are cool, dude. 124, that's small. I'll have to look that up. That looks cool. Yeah, Gary, 62K is nuts. It's insane. Don't worry, it's just flavored water. Okay, so back to like the me and Trey thing. So we are doing a class 1 build, like full rules. So this is the Coupe RC Seahorse chassis. So it is a full class 1, 0 angle skid. I guess there's a whole bunch of rules that I had to follow. But, so this is my build. We had one rule, me and Trey, we have to use the Bronco body. So one roll only, Bronco body each, a hard body. So this is what we came up with. A lot of weird rules, like the bumper has to be like past the frame rails, no bigger than 57mm tires. The body has to be over the inside edge of the tires so that it can't stick out. A lot of rules, like, but, so that's mine so far. Took the spare tire off, trying to get the weight towards the front. Mios axles, the nylon ones. Pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully the next week or two, I'm gonna head up there. I mean, Trey only lives like 30 minutes from me. So we're gonna do that. And we got a couple other videos we want to film together too. Maybe some reels, trying to make some funnies. But that's cool. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. All my rigs identify as submarine. Hot glue lives. Yes, hot glue is life with RC cars. Hot glue and super glue. A lot of super glue is holding this stuff together. Do you guys have any questions, or do you want to see anything special? I mean, I don't have much special, but any like builds that you see on my Instagram or whatever you want to look at, like close up, so I can kind of tell you. Yeah, they put me a bunch, bro. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. I'm just making a video and just kind of like just documenting what I find. Yeah, these are the brown axles. They're really cool. They're really cool. And then I have the green ones. Oh. Just DIY in certain situations, I think are. Yes, I'm still learning a lot. Like, I've been into RC for a while, but it's been like, still learn every day. You learn something new. These are the green ones, the V2 Mios Racing axles. These are cool. I want to see all your builds. That's gonna take a while. I have like 60 plus RC cars. Like obviously they're all not like big name brand stuff because I'm into, like cheap little fun ones. Like they make you fun. Like not make you fun. This is why I don't do lives because I don't know how to talk. A lot of editing in my videos if anybody cares. But like the little cheap ones are fun. Holy cow, live with Mike. Yeah, dude, first one live, and I'm still learning. Alright, I'm caught up. Mias or Endura for better turning radius. Well, if you get all my 24s are behind the wall. So these are the Planet ones, and they're exactly the same as the Mias Racing ones, 52 degrees. So, I don't know. I like them both, but the Planet ones are cool because they're like the circle pumpkin, but the like quality, or what do you call that? Like, see, I'd edit this part out. Details. The details of the Mias ones are a lot better because like you can see like the fill cap for the diff cover. It's details better on the Mias, but like driving wise, they both feel the same. If you schedule a race with the Satch. Dude, this canoe. The canoes are fun. I can never get the steering swing for my 24s, but I need a drum right. Dog. Crester dog. If you're using stock axles, like stock axle housings, yes, you're gonna need to trim the stock housings to allow the knuckles to lay down more. I have a couple of videos on that if you want to check them out. I think one's like how to get more steering angle from your SCX24 or something like that. Dude, okay, Gary, before I bought these Mias axles and Endura axles, they're probably gonna think I'm a hoarder. See this pile? All stock housings. There is nothing wrong with stock housings. If you modify them by like trimming the housings to get more steering angle and brass knuckles and overdrive underdrive gears, don't look at my thumb, dude. Get out of there. I got big hands, okay? So stock housings are honestly great. If you modify them, I've never had an issue with stock housings. Not bad. Loved your instruction videos on trim of the stock. Yes, I tried to do my best because I think in that video, you just get the stock housings or just get a stock 24 axle, take the shafts out, get the OGRC universals, toss those in, get an underdrive or overdrive gear, whatever you want, and trim the housings and brass knuckles. You're gonna spend a lot less. Not my phone, though. If you do all that stuff for like an axle, they're honestly no different than forking out hundreds of dollars for just like the name axles. Like, you're paying just for the style of the axles, really. There's nothing wrong with stock ones. I ran stock ones. I still, like, half of my builds still run stock axles because I don't want to spend $100+ on a set of axles. I didn't come on live to get roasted, guys. God. about to attempt my first Scratch 24 build. Any axle recommendations? Alright, so kind of like what I just said. Maz Design. I have a couple cheat code chassis and they're really good. So axles, if you want cheap, you can either just modify stock ones or just get the Mias nylon ones. They're like 60 bucks and they're the best bang for your buck axle. Already come with brass knuckles, diff cover, they come with the underdrive gear for the rear axle. They're really good axles. So if you can spend just 60 bucks, I would just get the Mias nylon ones. Honestly, best bang for your buck. Hi, RMRC. Oh yeah, there's a crap ton of axles. Like, there's the tiny terrain axles, there's Enduro axles, Mias axles. RC all-wheel drive does okay. Portal axles, Trill makes good axles. Mias Racing, yes, they're really good. Yeah, I haven't had an issue with them. Planet axles, yes, they're pretty much the same as the Mias ones, but they have like those double steer, like, I don't know, double steer whatever. Been following you since you were in 24 Yups video. He was in my video, actually. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, like me and Trey talked for a while before we even realized that he lives 30 minutes from me. We're like, yo, you're in PA? I'm like, yeah. I told him where we live, and it's like, we're literally 30 like some minutes. I like how he says you bowed his rocks. Well, he needs to get these rocks sorted out so no one falls. You know, I'm gonna sue him. Gotta go. It's late. Work in the morning. Keep the videos coming. You great. Thank you, man. I appreciate you watching me talk about stuff. I would never. I got so upset when he shaved. Okay? Me and him were the grizzly bears in the woods playing with little cars, okay? So when he shaved, I was very upset. And as you can see, I'm growing my hair out a little bit. It's been, what, 8 months since I cut my hair. So I wanted to go a whole year without cutting my hair and see how long it gets. So, he shaved. I don't understand. I showed something hella capable, kick around the mullet idea. I haven't decided. The mullet's cool. I don't really see an advantage of it, but I mean, you can get the same results as stock axles. Just use 1.3-inch wheels, and it's pretty much the same ground clearance as using portals. Hawaii in the house. Dude, that's cool. Hawaii. Aloha. Right? Did I ruin it? What's your most expensive build? Okay. So do you want to go like parts expensive or like the time it took me to build this? I'll show you. See, the problem is okay, so my parts one, I had like, I don't know, I would say maybe like 600 bucks in it. But the problem is I take mine apart and I build new builds. So, like, just think of like Fury Tech Electronics, Reef Servo, Mias axles. So like all that stuff adds up. But the time one, is this Unimog. I spent so much time on this thing. building it, printing stuff, weathering it. Like all the accessories I printed. This backside was actually for a 1/10 scale. I scaled it down and printed it. Did all the windows. The exhaust was also 1/10. I scaled that down, printed it. Snorkel. So this one's probably my aesthetically pleasing one that probably took the longest time. It's got a full interior. It's hard to see, but full interior. It's on portal axles because Unimog, of course. But yeah, definitely this one is probably my most time intensive one. Like, I took my time on this. I like to rush through my builds just because I want to get them done. But that one I took some time on just because I wanted it to be something special. That's it right now. The most, let's say it's so hard to say. Because like I said, I take them apart. So I try not. Here, was that a Ferro seat? No, that is fully 3D printed, that I printed myself, like from a whole bunch of different files, and I put it all together. I think the cab part is from IE Concepts, if I can remember correctly. They make like a Unimog file that you can buy and print. So yeah, that's probably my favorite one. I want a trailer for my SX24 so I can go around with the Gladiator. Trailers are cool. If you get, this trailer from Endura, it's the camper one. If you, on the side, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws on each side. You take it off, it's a flatbed trailer. So if you, I have a video on this thing. If you literally take this top off, it's a flatbed trailer, and a car fits perfectly on it. So if you just want like a cheap flatbed trailer, just get this and just don't use the top. It's cool. Yeah, my audio is not good. So next time I'll try to get it better. What's my favorite 1/10 scale? TRX4 High Trail K5 Blazer is my favorite. This thing is phenomenal. It's so much fun. It's actually like, that Blazer has a lot of sentimental value to it because that's the first car, believe it or not. Like, I just started my Instagram channel. I probably had, I know, the dreaded T-word, I know. I think I had 2 T-word cars. So the sentimental value at that thing is, like, I started my Instagram channel and I had like maybe 5,000 followers, and my local hobby shop is linked in with like Hobbytown USA, and they actually sent me that car, like, unreleased. I got it at the hobby shop, and I was able to play with it and do a video on it before it even came out. So that was actually really, really cool. So that thing has never gone anywhere. All right, see you, Redneck. Thank you for the chat. Who died? You've heard this. Yeah, I heard about that. Those vloggers or whatever. Kicked in high trail. Yeah, that's a fun one too. Track version. That's cool. I'm surprised. You guys are nuts. See, 22 people still watch me. I love it. I love this. Yeah, Gary, I wanted to try to do live. Like now I understand why when people do lives and they have plans to like do stuff, they don't get anything done because it's fun just talking to everybody. Like it's really cool. I just got to figure out like the audio and figure out how to turn the phone sideways. Once I figure that out, we'll like do more lives. Maybe I'll try to do it like once a week. I think it'll be fun. Don't talk to fans, they just flap it away. You can flap my way, it's fine. I like it. See ya, have fun. I actually didn't check, Mike. So if I have anything, let me know. Yeah, this is fun. I mean, this is cool. I like this. Don't mind me. Seriously. We need a canoe. I already said a pole. This canoe's battle to death. Dude, that would be cool. That would be awesome. Mike said, how many views did your little canoe get? I think it's at like 62,000 views. It's absolutely insane. Oh, all your research tips. Helpful. Heck yeah. Honestly, buying a stock SCS-24 is great for beginners, but if you're just going to replace all the parts anyway, you can probably make it better for cheaper. That way, it's just intimidating, you know, buying your first SCS-24 and trying to figure out how everything goes. Once you take one apart and put it all back together, it's all the same. I will watch every live stream you do. I'm going to hold you to that, Gary. I better see you in every single one, okay? I thought it was a kayak. Yeah, it's a kayak. Canoe, same thing. I think. I don't know. I don't like water. Wow. Do you have a little jet ski too? No, but UDRC has like a 1/12 scale jet ski. If anybody saw that, it's a legit jet ski where you can put like a Barbie on it. It'll be cool. My one SX-24 only has 3 stock parts. Yeah, I mean, some stock parts are fine. Like, I'm trying to look. Oh, right in front of my face. This one, which this is a. I get a lot of questions on this. What is the background noise? I don't know. I got a lot of weird noises in my house. It's probably the ghost. You and 24 are my role models for real. Dude, thank you. Something shaking on the shelf. Maybe it's big woodpecker. How about now? Is it shaking? Was it me touching my bench? I'm not touching anything. It stopped. Okay, so it was my. Okay. I made noise. It was the body. Okay. So, this is it's your belly. It's my belly laying on the table. Sorry. Okay. Back to the questions. RMRC. I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. It's gurgling. This is a 1/18 scale Mastio. It's all metal. It's a die cast, 1/18 scale die cast. So you get the die cast, you basically strip it all down, and you just take the body off and you use it. So it's all metal. Matheo, yeah, that one. So yeah, it's really cool. Did the roll cage in it, made that all out of styrene. Little rubber pads. I used fuel line tubing. Like, doors open, hood opens, still has the engine in there. It's really cool. A lot of details on these. The only problem is that it is so heavy. Yes, Gary. It is so heavy it doesn't crawl worth crap, but it looks really good doing it. Yes. They have a whole bunch of different ones too. They have this one. They have like a red one. I think they have a full door also. But yeah, it's definitely cool. You probably can't even see, but I did put an intercooler behind the grill with hoses to act like it's turboed. Something stupid. But the main reason I brought this back out, I did print a hinge mount, so very easy hinge mount. Oh god. Stock frame rails, Rob Ski Fab, the upgrade kit. So stock frame rails, stock lengths, but I double bent them, like melted them to get the clearance. 3D printed this flat skid, so it's all flat. It's really cool. A lot of stock parts on this, but I mean, axles are Planet ones. What Harley do I ride? I don't have any motorcycles. No motorcycles. I would like one, but bad things would happen. So chassis is one. No, it's actually stock SCX24 Plaid. No, stock SCX24 like Jeep frame rails. So it's got like the Jeep wheelbase. I think they kind of like round down for their scales. It's more of a 1/24 scale, but it says 1/18 on the box. Love the ink. Thank you. It's a Volkswagen arm. Am I into Legos? No. I don't have the patience for Legos. I don't like following instructions. Volkswagen tat, yeah, those are cool. I like Volkswagens. I still have one, but I've had a lot in my past. A lot of Volkswagens. What kind of Volkswagen? I have a 2011 Volkswagen GTI that I completely stripped down, redid. It's got Porsche brakes, whole bunch of shaved the engine bay, full bolt on, still stock turbo, but full bolt on. Tire fun. Like back shed RC, I really appreciate that. I am gonna buy more tires. Do you have any video Vanquish builds? I do not have any Vanquish builds. They are on my list of things to buy. I want the Optic because they look absolutely sick. They look really good. Water cooled. I would love an old water cooler. Thank you, Double A. Have a good one. Vented, yes. If your wheels aren't vented, it's mandatory to vent your tires. It makes a huge difference. It really does. You just got to make sure you vent them properly, just so they don't like suck in and then all the air stays out of it. You got to vent them just right so there's still a hole, so when you squeeze them, they go back to form. You're welcome, RMRC. SX heavy. It, yeah, some of mine are heavy, but I think the perfect weight is like 400 grams ish. Like weight bias, like 60-40, 60 front, 40 back, and like 400 to 450 grams. I think that's like the sweet spot for like a dedicated crawler. But I built a T-Rex 4M that was 1,000 grams. That thing was heavy. All the brass you can get. 550 is not too bad. Like some of mine are still heavier. It just depends. The most important part is where your weight is. Like you want to try to keep it left to right, pretty equal, and then front to back, more towards the front. But like I said, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I just kind of build them for fun. Some crawl good, some don't. Stainless 24, they're really cool. Again, not my style. I don't like, I tried like those, like the Endure caged, I tried that, like the buggy style. I'm just not a fan. Yes, they're like dedicated hardcore crawlers, like they look good, but I personally would never build one, just because I'm not into that style. I tried many times, but since list 150 RC cars. Oh god, 150 RC cars. I don't need any more. My wife won't allow it. I just say they give it to me. I gotta pick up the wife. Please keep the videos. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate all your kind words. I will see you on the next live stream. Guaranteed. Detailed car. So that Unimog that I showed was very detailed. This is probably not my most detailed. I'm going to show you one more, but this one's pretty detailed. Like, I did all those water stickers and stuff like that. The hood vent. So this one's probably the most, not the most, but full interior, everything. So this one's very detailed. Took a lot of time on that one. That's probably the noise you're hearing, is me hanging up my cars, because the phone's literally on the wall. I'm back. I did this one a little bit ago, an old Toyota. I wouldn't really say it's, no, it's a woodpecker under the table for sure. This one's pretty detailed. I mean, it's detailed enough, more than I would ever do. This thing's pretty good. So I've had this one for a while. Like, I made the tarp, printed all the little accessories, windows, snorkel, but the one that I like painted and like hand painted the most is probably my taxi, my Playmobil. Like little headlight, little chain on the front bumper, rusted out the bumper, custom license plate. Like this thing, little tailpipes. This is probably the one that I spent a lot of time in also, but this was all hand painted. It's really cool. I'll never get rid of this body, just because it's really cool. So that's probably the most detailed-ish, I guess you could say. So asking a random question, have you ever seen Squidbillies? Squidbillies. It doesn't ring a bell. Also love our sequel. Thank you. No, Squidbillies. Squidbillies? Doesn't ring a bell. I don't know what that is. I'm not too sure. So you think we should do this at least once a week, like a live? I feel like that would be cool. Maybe like once I get it properly set up, like have like a project I'll work on, and I'll only work on it at live. Kind of like behind the scenes, like maybe we'll build something up. I think that'd be cool. It just makes me upset that I couldn't figure out how to turn it sideways, because YouTube is gonna hate video up and down. Everybody's very quiet in here. Josh just fell. Put you back. I'm back. Yeah, on the phone it's going to be normal just because it's up and down, but if you watch like on maybe the YouTube app or whatever. So we want to see the woodpecker. You won't be seeing much. You need a magnifying glass for that. This is Lexus. Yes. Yes, I saw that the Lexus is on sale. I almost bought one just because I wanted the body, because it does look really good. But that is a good deal. I would definitely get that. That's one of the cheapest ones right now, and it's good. It looks good. Top 3 or so favorite chassis. Okay, so top 3 favorite chassis. Yes, Coupio, obviously number 1. Doesn't matter version 1, version 2. I have them. I basically have all his chassis besides like the Orca ones. But version 1 is this one. It's on my Fairly Odd Parents build. That's version 1. I don't have version 2. I don't think I have the V2 build up yet. I had it built up, but I think I took it apart because I took some parts off of it. But this is the Sea Snake, the Coupio Sea Snake, which is also one of my top favorites. It's a lot smaller chassis. This is really cool. I like this one. Also, you can't go wrong with just like a $20 Endura LCG chassis. If you want something basic, okay, hold on. The chassis, yeah, a lot of the coupe ones are great. The Eels, the Sea Snakes, the new Seahorse is phenomenal also. If you want to do like a basic stock replacement chassis, you get the Seahorse. That's good for class 1. But like I said, you get just a basic $20 Endura LCG chassis. You can get them capable as heck. Like, they're really good for the price. If you set them up properly, it's great. Also, stock frame rails with the Robski Fab stock upgrade kit. That's a phenomenal one too. If I can do this without knocking everything over. You see this thing? See that clearance? See that clearance over there? You'll never suspect this thing's on stock frame rails. I mean, you might see my videos, but you see this thing rolling around? Stock frame rails. Not lying to you. They're stock. Robski Fab kit, carrier bearing, some double bend links, Super cool. This thing is insanely capable for being stock frame rails. Super straight. It's actually a little bit shorter than the Gladiator actual wheelbase. Just because I did bend the length, so it shortens it a little bit, but it's pretty much Gladiator length. This whole body's hard to get on, but there we go. Yeah, super cool. No, these are actually 1.0 Rob Ski Fab wheels on the new gripper tires from the Little Guy Racing Parts. 1.0, I think they're 63mm tires, so nothing crazy. They just look really big because the car is so slammed. Like with the frame and all that, I got that body listed pretty low, so it looks a lot bigger than what it is. Just because the body sits so low. Okay, hold on. Let me scroll up. I missed a couple. Why aren't big companies coming out with double bend links? I have no idea. I have no idea. I feel like they could really make some money if they come up with double bend links, but support all the little businesses that make double bend links, or just bend them yourself. Is Nacho Scales gifted a scale to you? No, I did not get a Nacho scale, but I would love to shout them out in every video. Shout out Nacho Crawlers for the scales. You able to get your hands on that Nacho chassis? I'm gonna get a Nacho chassis, yes. I did not get my hands on one yet, but I'm planning on getting one. Aren't big companies making more detailed bodies for hardcore crawlers, lightweight but detailed? I don't know. There's a lot of bigger companies that really should start making like the more detailed bodies. I think licensing is a big issue. Licensing, yeah. I feel like that's a big issue with that, because like nowadays we can just print them ourselves. But I don't think licensing is an issue with that. As you can see, like the Angela IR 40 or 60 or something like that. It's supposed to be like a Toyota body, but it's not licensed. But that one's pretty cool. But also, you got to think the bigger companies are trying to reach out to like mainstream. So like every kid that bought an SCX-24, they want just them to buy a basic body and throw it on. That's I'm pretty sure that's their thought process also. It's just how they just want just the main consumer to buy these parts, not just all of us that do like these builds. We're stuck with bugs, yes. Oh, I have 1.3 on my SX base camp, and how's that look? Yeah, I'm really not a fan of 1.3 inch wheels, honestly. They're cool, but they just don't fit the build unless it's right. They just look overpowering. Honestly, that's my opinion. But I do have a couple 1.3s. And of course they're coupe wheels. Let me show you that. I'm okay. Basket wheels. I'm making a coupe LV2, but with a Kyosho Mini Z Rubicon body is more detailed than. Yes, I agree. The Kyosho Mini Z bodies are really detailed. I agree. Those are really good bodies. I think it'll look good. Yes, I agree. The company should, and I do reach out to them, but they just kind of push me off like I'm nobody. Like, do they not understand? Okay, so I'm going to show you. These are the Enduro wheels with Coupe RC faces, like the modular wheels that you can change out the faces. So these are cool, 1.3 inch. I just don't like 1.3 inch tires. Like, I don't know. These are cool. I love these wheels. I'm going to show you a set of wheels that you probably seen once, but you can't buy them because they're limited run. But these are made by Coupe RC. These are fully 3D printed wheels. They're made by Coupe RC, and he did like a Money Pit special edition. So there's only 3 sets of these wheels in the world. I have 2 sets and he has 1. So these are really cool. They just don't really fit anything that I have right now, but I have them and they're cool. That's it. I only have 2 sets of 1.3s. Drift car bodies tend to have more. Yes, I agree. I agree with that. God, it's been an hour. We've been talking for an hour. I'll probably hang out for another like 8 minutes. You complete a poop binge. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Than you think. That's cool, man. I appreciate that. We're just normal dudes hanging out, making some videos. You drinking antifreeze? Yeah. Pre-mixed. It's already watered down, so it's all good. It is water with a grape flavor packet, and I had to get the matching straw because water can need sunshine. I can. It's my life. Is there anything else you guys want to see? This is my transmission for my 1/10 crawler that I'm building. Fusion 2-in-1 ESC and motor. Game changer, honestly. These are cool. I think it was like 60, 70 bucks for this motor. It's great. FOC technology. Yeah. Thank you. You have a good one, Ben. I have a stainless straw that I keep thinking about making links out of. You could. You could, if it's strong enough. I mean, you just gotta be careful bending it. You don't want it to kink, but that's good. I think it was Trey or somebody, but he put a stainless steel straw over like a steering link, and it acted as a roller. You can try that too, make like a steering roller for your steering link. Just slide it over top. Like random stuff like that. Like bottle caps for diff sliders, like Trey said. Silly stuff that works. That's what it's about. It is. I completely agree. Like nuts. Like the slow crawl capability is absolutely insane. Did you guys go to some technical engineering school, or is everything trial and error? 95% trial and error, honestly. Technical school. I mean, I'm a mechanic by day. I work on cars every day, so I kind of understand that. I don't know if that helps with this, but a lot of trial and error, honestly. There'll be times where I build a complete car and it's complete trash. I tear it all apart and redo it. It's honestly trial and error. You just gotta try it, see if it works. If it doesn't work, either change it or replace it. Try it with something else. I agree. They can be stolen by bigger companies to make money, but they also think of the bigger picture, as in, like, they have to sell to the everyday person, not the person that wants to spend 10 hours weathering a body and, stuff like that. That's why a lot of these smaller companies like Coop and Venge and all that, they do this and they sell out because it's what we want. We want that stuff. Yeah. Apple Link, Open Link, shock rollers, like, yeah, honestly. But that's also the good thing about all these little companies and all that. They all do their own stuff, and then it's good. I'd rather support them than a big company that just cares about, making profits. Yeah. If my room, if my living room looked like that, my wife would have my butt. So that's why I have my little section in the basement, and it's mine. 60/40 weight distribution. Yeah. Who saw like the new Fury Tech crawlers, like the RTRs and stuff? And like, I had the Hobby Plus Juiced Up edition. Dog's good. I like dogs. Like, they're trying to, like, Fury Tech and them with all these high performance crawlers that they're trying to come out with. I'm not a fan. I think they're like $300-400 for an RTR to be a full-on capable crawler. I don't know. I'm not a fan of them. You can easily build one a lot cheaper, a lot more capable. I mean, I like how they're going for it. I like the idea of it. But if they can just get, wrap their head around that they're not going to get $400 for a RTR crawler. And they're not even that, I mean, okay, I'm not going to bash on them because I like that, but I like them, but they're not that capable if you think about it. Like, yeah, they're good. They're a lot better than like a stock SCX24, but they're also 4 times the price. Yeah, I agree. You build a car from scratch, and especially if you do like some DIY stuff, that's what it's all about. It's what it's all about. Buy RTR, then rebuild everything at least twice. Yes. Pretty much. See, but I do, from time to time, I'll buy a stock SCX24 and I'll modify it slowly and like really like try to focus on what needs done first. Yeah, that's fun too. The journey's fun. Yeah, it's more expensive because you're literally replacing every part in the end. But like, I like the journey. Buying a stock one, and then, oops, phone's gonna die soon. Buying a stock one, and then modifying it slowly to like actually see the difference you're making. That's fun too, but only certain times. You are gonna love the kit, the Robski Feb kit. I think I have like 3 of them. Yeah, the kit is awesome. I swear by that kit. Just be careful, okay? Castia's crawlers. I have one thing. Be careful putting the screws in for the upper shocks, like on the shock towers that he gives you. Be very careful. They do have a tendency to break in the hole, so just get a drill bit that's just a little bit bigger than the holes that are actually already pre-drilled. Just drill a little hole, or you can even use a file and file it out a little bit just because I guarantee you will break a screw in there and then get mad. So it helps just to file it out a little bit, or just drill it out with just a slightly bigger drill bit than the hole that's already there. It'll save you a lot of time in the end. Trust me. You ever thought about making SCX ones and selling them? Kinda, but then I'm like, I'll build one and I'm like, I'm just gonna keep it. But I don't know. I feel like you can't. I don't know, because like me personally, I wouldn't buy an already built STX24 on eBay, because people will be like, oh, Gladiator, brushless motor, wheels and tires, $800. And you're like, what? So that's it. Yes, you're welcome. I'm just trying to save you in the end, because you try to run a screw in there, or screw, bolt, whatever they are. You try to run it in there to bolt the top shock on, they're gonna break. So just yes, let me show you. I already had this thing out once. Ugh. Come on. So this is my Gladiator with the Robski Feb kit. I did have to trim a lower part of the body to make it sit down in here. He says that you can, without trimming the body, you can keep it like that. Like, obviously it's gonna sit lower than the actual thing, but I like it trimmed. It kind of looks cool. It's like a slider. But yeah, that's one of my stock frame rails with the Robski kit. I tossed the carrier bearing in the rear. Trying to get the most. I wanted the links to follow the stock frame rails. Maximum clearance. But yeah, like I said, just get a little file and just kind of go in the hole a little bit, like where you want to do it. If I can show you quick. Just kind of file it out a little bit, because like I said, it will break. I'm guaranteeing you that. I had one where I broke 7 bolts by the time I got realized, and I got mad and just threw that one shock tower away. But just a little word of advice. But yeah, I agree. The body tucked in there is the bee's knees. It looks good. So that's mine. That's one of mine. I'll keep it down there. This is the most fun live stream. I'm glad that it's fun to you. I'm having fun too. So what you got? Bashers, crawlers, lowriders. I got no lowriders, but I got everything else. Airplanes, boats, bashers, nitros, that way. God, it's backwards. Nitros, 1/10 crawlers, monster trucks, whole bunch of stuff. I like the options of the RCs, honestly. I can't stick to one thing. I'll get bored. What happened to the kayak? I still got it. Good. Well, my kayak dude. He's my little friend. This little friend went viral. You know what's funny? Amazon probably sold like 50 of these in the last year, and then my video blew up, and it was funny because I was talking to Trey, and Trey's like, Amazon probably doesn't know what to do because you probably sold them out. I was like, I doubt it, but the amount of people that messaged me and saying, I bought one, I said, that's funny, because they're probably like, what the heck's going on? Why are we selling these kayaks? He needs a beard. Yes. We'll put a beard on this guy. That's a good idea. We'll put a beer on. No doubt about it. Yeah, I agree, Mike. You never get your time money back on a car. Especially like the time building it and putting all the money, then you calculate how much money you put into it, and you're probably never going to get it back. It's like a real car. You modify a car, all the mods don't add the value. So, yeah. Yeah, that little, that one's cool, but I never got it to fly. It must have been user error, because it was cool, but I never got it to fly. 5-foot wingspan. I wouldn't even have space to put that. I guess my wingspan. Yeah, that would be 5 foot. God, that's like flying a real plane. I wouldn't trust myself. I get scared flying that little thing. I mean, that's fun, but I get scared flying it. I'm like, it's gonna fly, it's gonna go somewhere where I don't know, and I'm never gonna see it again. So I flew it a couple times, and that's pretty much it. That's all you get. McFarlane plane, yes, it does look cool. I do agree with that. Boats. Boats are super fun. I'll give you a little advice with boats. You don't need to buy a very expensive brushless fast boat. Anything on the water is going to look fast. So if it says like 20 miles an hour, that's going to move on the water. Trust me. Let me show you something. It's very, very dusty. Okay, so this thing's, I don't know, 18 inches maybe. It's not big, and it's a UDRC. It's a little UDRC. It's brushed, and it's like guaranteed like 19 or 20 miles an hour. It's fun. It's honestly like the perfect size for like a little first time boat, and it's fun. Like, it doesn't, you may think, oh, 20 mile an hour is slow, but on the water it's quick. It's very fast. Not fast, but you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, this thing's been fun, and I think it was like 30 bucks. What kind of battery? This thing came with like a, I think just like the 2S LiPo, like a little one. But I did change out the connector for a Dean's because it's a very small battery tray, and I actually had I ran this on a 3S LiPo, and a lot of smoke came from the motor. So, but it ripped. Like on 3S, this thing actually like impressed me. Like I was, holy cow. But I still stick with 2S. Yeah. Through motor brush, 28 incher. I get it, that's fun. This is one of my bigger boats. It's again a UDRC. This thing, I don't know how to open it. This thing is brushless, I think. Yeah. This thing's the brushless one, and it's fun. This thing's really fun. It's all, I don't know. It's a boat. I don't know what the heck I'm looking at, but it's fun. No, definitely, it's fast. A lot faster than the other one. And the thing about boats is like just the way they spit the water and roost the tail. That's the fun. That's the fun with boats. Boats are cool. maybe I'll use one to fish. I've thought about that a lot. Putting a little fishing line on the back, a little bobber and a worm, you could probably catch some fish. I've seen people catch fish with boats. Love your content. If you had some notes for someone starting a channel, what would it be? Just do it. Honestly, it's like, even to this day, like, I started my channel like 2 years ago, and if you go back to my first video, it is such a mess. Like, it was like, you can tell, like, I tried so hard to, like, talk properly and show all the angles right, like, and everything was just a mess. You literally learn as you go. Like, my first couple of videos is probably like this live stream. Terrible audio, terrible video, but just do it. Like, it's you probably hear this all the time that, oh, like, YouTube, just start it, and it's true. Just post videos. Like, a lot of people get hooked on the views. Like, they're like, oh, my video got 20 views and I posted it 4 days ago. It's fine. I've posted a lot of videos and they got under 100 views, and you just don't worry about it. You're posting for fun. Like, a lot of people get caught up on the, oh, I'm gonna get monetized, I'm gonna make a boatload of money on YouTube. Trust me, you're not gonna make a lot of money on YouTube. You're gonna make some money, yes, but it's gonna vary so much that you can't rely on it. So don't get caught up in the views. Don't get caught up in, you're gonna make buku money. Just post and have fun, and also be genuine. You probably heard that before, because YouTube will love to sniff out people that try to copy other people's content, and you'll get, like, shadow banned where they won't amp up your video. It's weird how that works, but trust me, it's true. But yeah, just post for fun. Don't worry about the views. Don't worry about the haters, because you're gonna get some. It's fine. Not everybody's gonna like what you're doing, so just post and try to make videos that inform people, that'll help videos. A lot of people like the helping videos, so if you can make a video that shows, like, some helping or actually share some knowledge or something, they love that. And you'll catch on, trust me. Look at Trey. He started his channel a year after me, and he's double my subscribers. Like, it just depends. You just gotta find your niche and you can go with it. People love series, so if you can find, like, a series and do that, try to, like, drag out your stuff, but not really. Like, it's hard to explain. Yeah, all type of videos. Like, you'll see on my channel, like, I'll post 24 scale videos and they do very well, and then I'll post, like, a basher video and it gets half the views. It doesn't affect me no bit. I really don't care. But it just goes to show you that my niche is 24 scales. Like, a lot of my subscribers like that. So yeah, they're gonna watch those videos over me playing with my nitro car or something like that. But yeah, the editing your own voice, even nowadays, I hate editing my own voice, because I'm like, I sound completely different than what it is. Yeah, you're gonna like film your first video, and then you're gonna hear yourself talk, and you're like, I completely hate that. But you get used to it. It's weird. I have almost 6K subscribers, but I had to delete all my videos because some of my buddies leaked my channel to everyone I knew. Don't be embarrassed, dude. It's literally it's funny because, like, at my work, some people will play my videos and I'm like, turn that off, that's weird, you know, but they like watching it. It's weird. Trust me, it's weird starting out, and even nowadays, like 2 years in, it's still weird. It's weird because, like, when I build this, I'm gonna set up a camera. I'm gonna get some video clips of me building it, and then I'm gonna talk about it a little bit, and then more building video. Like it's weird, but it'll catch on. It'll be less awkward, but it'll still be awkward. The most awkward part, it is not easy to get good video. 100%. You're still gonna, like, my camera focus sucks, so it's hard. But just go with the flow. Just do what you like to do. It doesn't matter. I mean, you're gonna be insecure. Like, I'm insecure about posting videos too, but like, it's fine. I do it for fun. Um, any plans to go to any events? Beat the Creek, Berlin by the Fire. I would love to. Maybe not this year, but next year I definitely want to travel more. I want to travel more and go to some bigger events. Like, I wish I would have went to the Little Guy Racing Parts open house, because like Trey went, Adam went. They're really good. Like, that event looked like a fun. So I wish I would have went there, but I couldn't get off work. So my favorite videos of yours was the pink and green crawler. You mean this one? I still have it. Doesn't have a servo, but I still have it. A bunch of cool stuff on it. I have to get this thing back out and run it more, because I haven't ran it since I did the servo and axle. So I want to really test that out. But yeah, I still got it. Little Cosmo Wanda. They sneaky, but I know they're here. This one's definitely one of my favorites, just because of this is what, oh god. Don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here, because my phone's on 10%. But this one is what really started my stuff, because this is the one that I made the video on making my own links. Because I made all the links. I made the steering link out of the coat hanger. So this one's sentimental to me, just because a lot of homemade stuff. You should do a video and let ChatGPT tell you how to mount it. That would be cool. That would be a fun little thing to do. My fifth brother with a fire, and I was at the LG. Oh, dude, cool. I really wish I went there. So, did you meet Trey? Did you talk to that goofy guy? What's up, Keith? Hey, Mini Line. Did you talk to Trey or Adam? They're my buds. Yes, he is a big kid. Every time I hang out with him, I'm always, babysitting. Trey's a lot bigger than I thought. He's a big burly guy. I agree. But like, me and him have the same build type. Like, it's weird. They are real people. Yes, they are real. Everybody's real. Everybody's a real person. We're just normal people. But it's cool. Yeah, me and Trey, like, it's funny because, like, last time me and him hung out, like, his girlfriend took a picture of us, and I think I posted on Instagram before, and like, me and him are literally crawling up on these rocks, and we're just like, doing a comp stance, and it's just funny seeing two big, burly, bearded guys playing with tiny trucks. Like, it's funny. Oldest RC. I don't have anything old. No, I don't have anything old. I'd like to get some old Tamias. They're cool, but they'd be shelf queens. Nothing too old. Big kids with our RCs. Yep, that's what we are. We are big kids with little trucks. Well, sometimes bigger trucks, but. Do you have any other? No, I don't. That's also my other problem. I need to start. I need to start getting some more other chassis. See, I'd edit that part out. I need to get other chassis. Like, I want to get the Nacho Crawlers, one of his chassis. I want to get a Venge chassis. I want to get DBRC. I want to get one of his chassis for my TRX4M. But then, like, I want to do all that. Then I gotta make all new builds, and it's gonna be kind of pricey. But yes, eventually I'm going to be getting one of each chassis. I would like one. Yes, Nacho's always sold out. But he did tell me, because like we talk sometimes, and he did tell me that, like, if I want one, in his next batch, he would put one aside so I can buy one of those. Would love to send you some sticker pack I've made and maybe collaborate on one for you. You make stickers? I like stickers. I'm down to get some stickers made. Little guy racing chassis. You're talking about like the comp frame kit? I'm trying to explain range of links more than just what I sent to you for the. Yes, I agree. I do like the. Ouch! I stepped on something. I agree, Miniline. That would be cool to expand your horizons and offer chassis for a whole bunch of different. Offer links for more chassis. That would really help you out and get out there. If you're talking about the, I do. You're like for the X Factor, yeah, I know. I do like that. I loved it. I don't like how it's not performance orientated. Yeah, I said that right. It's a good chassis. It's a solid chassis. But like I said, and a lot of other people, it's not performance oriented. There's no skid angle. The shock towers are kind of low. So yes, it looks cool. I also don't like how it only comes in like Gladiator. I don't like how it only comes in Gladiator wheelbase. If they can make like a shorter wheelbase and the skid angle, it would definitely make their chassis a lot better. But again, they're trying to accommodate for everybody. So they are cool. Just don't expect it to perform that well. It's going to perform good, but it's not going to perform as what you think for the price. But I'm not knocking on LGRP. They make great products. They do. Do I ever watch Tom Lee? Yeah, I watch him all the time. I love his videos. His videos are funny. Yeah, the what do they call that? Reaper kit? The Reaper, I think. Reaper sounds right, but I don't know if that is. I do like their scale wheels, their licensed wheels. They are good. That is one good thing I do like, is how they're getting all this licensed product. That's cool for like the scale people. Alright, I'm going to stay for 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to get off. I have not tried the stainless 24 chassis. I would, like I said, I think someone asked this before, but the stainless 24, I'm just not a fan of the style. Yeah, I like both. I mean, I'm not a comp guy. I've never been to a competition in my life, but I like a happy medium of it looks good and it can get over a decent rock. But I have some builds that look good and can't get over anything. So I got 50-50. 50-50. This was fun. This is cool. If anybody cares, it's currently midnight at my house. Didn't realize it's midnight, but what's up, Eric's? It's going good, dude. I'm having fun. I didn't expect anybody to even watch. I was expecting me to just kind of get on here and film me doing some stuff, and I didn't get anything done. A whole bunch of people were talking. It's fun. I had a great time. I know that makes a stainless sniper chassis. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it's really cool. I plan to do a video buying an i6 but only using parts to mod from only hobby shops. That would be good. I know my local hobby shop has a lot of like Fury Tech stuff and a lot of like the other little like pro lines and stuff. So that would be fun. You should like film yourself in there buying the parts too. That would make good for like B-roll and stuff. If there's one thing about the RC hobby is the comp guys definitely don't like newbies. I don't know. I've never been to an actual comp, but I'm gonna assume there's guys out there that are like, oh, I'm the best at this, and what do you mean? But that's why we do this, so we can help everybody, because we don't know what we're talking about either. We're just here to help everybody and learn from everybody. Eric, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Super cool, man. You are the bomb, man. Eric is the homie. Very good. Oh, there we go. I will give it a try for sure, man. Thank you for the advice, man. I love the videos. Hope to see you as a sub someday. Man, I'll sub to you. I'll sub to you right now. I mean, maybe not right now, but let's go. Yeah, and I'm gonna hit you up. I need some stickers made. I don't have any stickers. I don't have any merchandise. I'm not. I feel like I want some, but I don't know. Maybe we'll look into that too. If anybody wants to buy a shirt or something. See, I don't think that like that. I don't know. What is your favorite SCX aftermarket chassis? Okay, so I'm gonna break this up into two things. Well, one thing, my phone's gonna die. Two things. I'm gonna break it up. If you want just a basic chassis that's going to perform really well, get the Endura LCG chassis, the carbon fiber one. Dirt cheap, and you can make it perform super good. If you want to go and spend some extra monies, Coupe RC, the Eel chassis, you can either get the 3D printed one or you can get the aluminum one. His chassis are really good. Carnage RC makes really good chassis too. But my favorite one probably right now is the Coupe RC, the Eel. Just because you can make a whole bunch of stuff with it. Like you can use a carrier bearing, you can't use a carrier bearing. You set it up exactly how you want. I had the Sea Snake as a 4-wheel steer build and it worked great. Gary, I will look into that. The Scale Lab, I'll be in touch. I will definitely be in touch. And yes, I'm gonna do lives more. I promise. I'm gonna figure it out, and we're gonna do a weekly live. How about that? because this is fun. I really did enjoy this. Well, this was the most fun live stream I've had in a while, so thanks for the great time. Thank you, Big Bad Boy. I appreciate that. I do. Alright guys, I think this is going to be the end of the live stream because my phone's now on 2% and I don't want it to die without saying goodbye, because that would be rude. So, 101 minutes on this live stream. Gary, I agree, but I don't want to deal with the hassle of selling 3D print stuff because my 3D printer is not that good. And Eric, oh, I'm sorry, man. I am so sorry. Yeah, Gary, I don't want to deal with the hassle of selling 3D printed stuff, like shipping in all that. But I did think about that for a while. I'm sorry, Eric. I do kind of feel bad. I do, really. But stay tuned. There will be more lives. I promise. We're going to set it up, get a full, legit live station going. And I want to do some building on live. Thanks, Mini Line. Alright, guys. I appreciate everybody that watched. I really do. This was super fun. Definitely going to do it again, so stay tuned for that. Okay? Really got pins and needles. I literally have an Ender B3 right now, and I hate it. Just kidding. I love it, but it's a pain in the butt to learn. So no, you can keep it because I don't want another one. Alright guys, I appreciate every single one of you. This was fun. We'll do it again. Everybody have a good night or day, wherever you are. You have a good one. See you guys.